Propagator. Yeah, so Improta is drumming on this track, and I actually just met him at a festival in Europe, and was really blown away by his performance. He was playing for a band, Fever 333, but he was the drumming performance was just outrageous, and he was doing somersaults off his drum stool and all this kind of stuff. So I was really fascinated to just say that was amazing and just say hi to him afterwards. And we got on really well, and ended up just staying in touch. So when we were recording and writing songs and, just like I say, calling in favors, I thought about him, and I'm not sure how it all started. We were talking about this earlier, but he basically, maybe Peter sent him some noise and he drummed to it. But it's a very articulate piece of drumming, and now that I know him quite well, he's a very articulate fellow. He's got a photographic memory. So when you hear the drums on that, it's very precise, and we basically received that from him and then created on top of that, we created a track on top of his drum track.
Yeah, I remember getting sending him the soundscape, sending him the textures, and I don't know if Justin received the drums first or was it us together. He sent the files to, but the moment I received the files and I put them in the mix together, the drumming and the noise, I'm like, yeah, this is what I always wanted to hear, because my personal dream for years was to convince a proper drummer to play along noise and soundscapes and texture. It hasn't been done a lot. I think it's also like a field to be explored more in the future, because there is so much potential. And I have a few noises that I would love to send to Aric, because his, like Justin say, his technical ability is off the hook. He's just on next level, but he's also willing to confront himself with the noise, with the texture, and with the soundscape, which is not really anyone, not everybody wants to do that. So they have that thing in common with Justin. And when I heard it, I'm like, it's interesting how Justin is going to react to this drum, to this drumming, and we started making this track. I think it came up. It started coming up together pretty fast, because when the drums are such a big part of it and the foundation is there, that's almost like a skeleton, and then we just added stuff. And then there was the vocals, and I think the first name we had for this one was Fear and Propaganda, and it's like, yeah, and I'm like, are we gonna call it Fear and Propaganda? And after a few, whatever, Justin said, oh, it's Propagator. I'm like, yeah, it's a better name.